So as someone with a mental health background that used to work with this severely mentally ill, I can say this with utter confidence. These people in front of you, shippers, they be freaking crazy. Now, if you don't know what a shipper is, these are folks that decide to create an artifice outside of, say, a movie. They want to take a few characters, they want to throw them together in a relationship, and many of these people, they become utterly obsessed with this idea. I would, in fact, encourage you to go look up some of the new Star Wars trilogy statements that exist outside of what we're going to look at, just to see how obsessed this stuff is. Because, yeah, I mean, you would be shocked if you've never looked. I mean, look at this kind of stuff here, for example. I can't stand how I put my life on the line for Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, just for J.J. Abrams to do this to me. Where does he live? I'm literally going to, we'll say, end him. You have a whole page of stuff like that here, with people getting surprised that they're removed from, say, Twitter because they're talking about ending folks with their own hands. They have pages here of people using the old FU to Disney and J.J. Abrams, because how dare they have this outcome? I went from disbelief to rage, and now I can't stop crying. Every single Skywalker is dead. Merry effing Christmas. J.J. Abrams is over party. Man, fun times. I mean, you have people that go far enough in this stuff to say, hey, look at this. I saw the rise of Skywalker, and now it's going to go and bomb Lucasfilms. That's right. They're saying they would bomb Lucasfilms. Employees that work there are saying stuff like, I love having to wonder if I literally need to contact the FBI to threats against my workplace. Happy holidays, I guess. Fun times there, huh? Now, before we get really into this stuff, and hey there, by the way, if you like this kind of content, you love warming your feet by the trash fire, because electric blankets are expensive, well, help out with the channel in a few ways. That means subscribing to it. Subscribing is very easy there, and you've helped out a lot. All of you have. Thank you in advance. If you want to drive these videos too, liking, commenting, you can say absolutely anything. This stuff, I mean, my gosh, who can believe what's out there? How can it be worse? Now, before you say, oh, that's just hyperbolic language, these people, they do pull this into real life too. Today, my therapist told me it's valid to be triggered by portrayals of an abusive relationship in a film, and I'm allowed to not want to expose myself to it. If anyone needs validation for feeling triggered by the rise of Skywalker, she's a licensed professional, and your feelings are valid. For all the people, going on us for grieving, my actual therapist, who is qualified to give opinions on mental health, says that feelings, this grief is normal. It's something we all looked forward to, and now it's gone. It's a loss. So F whoever's saying it's not. I would say that you folks, you have plenty of first world problems. You're not having to worry about, nourishment. You're not actually having to worry about putting clothes on your back. You're pretty freaking entitled when it comes to the world. That's what I would say about that. Of course, not in a mental health setting. So my boyfriend really called me to tell me to grow up because it's just a movie. I'm sobbing with hatred. Oh my God. 141 likes with that. 141. The picture of Ben holding Rey's dead body. Kids are legit going to be traumatized and scared seeing it. I was scared and horrified by that, by the way, because Force Ghost. It's a horrifying and cruel. Shock for shock value. Yeah, fun times. I'm traumatized. I'm not even kid. I just saw the movie and was crying freaking much. Oh my God, I want to cry again for Ben's death. I'm not finished crying. I realized I expected Reylo to happen and the one of them would die. Even I thought all of my guesses are right. I'm traumatized still. That should be though, I guess. I'm sobbing for 15 minutes in the cinema's bathroom because of it. Oh my God, I wish somebody would have broken down in my theater. That would have been absolutely awesome. I would have gotten up. I would have just started pointing down, and being like, ha, 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 That's all it would have sounded like. That would have been the end. You know, you would have been waiting for the music, and instead you would have just heard, Anyway, I need a therapist for this, and I'm 18 years old. Think about a 5 to 6 year old kid. My 6-year-old saw this. She actually liked it, you know, because of popcorn and stuff. 6-year-olds, they handle it much better than you folks. Oh, it makes me so sad, because like this goes above fans being unhappy. It hurts people this bad. Oh, God, it hurts me inside. Oh, so much of that. So entitled. So entitled. I've been crying for hours in my bed, at work, home. Probably going to cry through all of my therapy appointment too. Oh God, man, I'm glad. See, when I worked with mentally ill people, I worked with different types of folks, but I worked with things like schizophrenics, for example, schizophrenic diagnostics. Now, when you see a client like that, you know that they have true issues. When I see somebody come in crying about Rise of Skywalker, yeah, they don't have problems. In fact, I'm surprised that your freaking insurance company pays for this kind of stuff. That I had to double up my anxiety medication. I doubled up anxiety medication today. Weight loss and death. I hate this movie so much. I'm reliving the grief from when my mom died. I lost 1 kilo since Friday, and it's not good. And nobody cares. Doesn't that make you sad? Oh, I can't even get out of bed. I can't read the comic. It hurts. Why do I feel like I'm mourning a living person? Star Wars abused kids. Does good, then dies. Why? J.J. Abrams, I was abused just like Ben. Do you not understand what message is sent to kids like that? I stormed out of the theater and sobbed in my car for 20 minutes because it just made me that angry. Again, I would have loved to have seen that too if I would have walked out. You know, they would have been sitting there with the hands in their face of their hands. I could have had Everybody Hurts playing. Everybody hurts. And then when it stops, you know, you would hear, ha, 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 in the background. Fun times, fun times. And this stuff, it just keeps going on. I mean, it's absolutely loony to see this. But at the same time, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun indeed. I really do hope that people like this, though, I really hope that they can see how broken their mindset is. And I hope when they go out and they interact with folks, I hope that, they don't showcase what we see on the screen, in the real world, because otherwise you might get involuntarily checked into a place, and you know what? That will make everybody hurt. But anyway, you tell me what you think. Briefly ending this too, I want to thank you for showing up. Thank you for participating. You make these endeavors possible. These people do too, but in a different way. You spend your time and energy pumping up. And well, I want to thank you for that. If you want to help out with interactions, that's awesome, but your time is valuable. I won't take up any more of it except to say this. Thank you. When Disney went out and they forgot people, when they allowed people to go out and insult you, actually target you and say that was them. Don't want to be like that. So like I said, thank you. I do appreciate you, and we'll do this again soon.